Hi friends, this is Chris with Josephine's Designs. I'm back today to share with you a new planner. I ordered this planner for the estate that I'm working through right now, as well as the CPA practice. Yes, I've had a work planner, but this is a planner that they have a regular planner that's smaller. It's a 3 to 4 month planner. I somehow in my brain thought that this one was the same thing, because in 3 to 4 months I hope to be completely done with all of this extra, not the practice, but the estate. God willing, Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. But this is a 6 month planner, and that's probably more realistic. So, anyways, I just want to share with you, this is Panda Planner Pro. You can find them on Amazon. This is the professional, planner. It's larger. The other one is smaller. It is non-dated. It has a weekly, monthly review. It is for productivity, time management, and happiness. So, the gentleman who came up with this, he had been ill, he'd been in an accident. There were just a whole bunch of things, and he was just not feeling productive with his life, which I can't imagine what that feels like right now. But anyways, so I just wanted to do a really quick review with you guys. So I now have, a coupon code. That is real. Oh, I have 2. Wow, that's neat. I didn't even see that. I did take it out of my, the Amazon box. It came yesterday because I literally need to plan in it tonight. So this is a quote here by Einstein. Everything should be made as simple as possible, but not simpler. Oh, that's a good statement. There you go. So it gives you a how-to, what to do. You can go to this website, mypandaplanner.com, and there's videos for you to watch. I've watched several. It took me a while before I would make, before I would make a decision. And I'll just go through these, how to use the planner. Number 1, and I'm not going to read it all, I'm just going to read the main title. Each day you'll be using the daily section. Start by filling out the morning review after you wake up. And then it gives you some tips and things to focus on, like affirmations, focus, exercise, and more. And you can sign up for tips at their website. Number 2, fill in your top 3 to 5 priorities for the day. That's right. My list, I can fill out a list. Let me see if I can get to my, I've got a notepad, and I can't get to it right away, but it is literally got like 10 things on the list. And I have to tell you, because I'm so tired at this stage of the game, and I'm so sorry to keep saying that, but I'm so tired. And we did find out I am a little anemic, and I've got to get that iron. I keep forgetting. It's overwhelming to have too many things down. So 3 to 5 priorities for the day, that's an excellent place to go. Fill out your daily schedule, list your tasks at night, fill out the end of day review. I love that. I love that. Watch your productivity and happiness. This is number 6. Watch your productivity and happiness explode and receive compliments from all your friends. Okay, guys, you'll see if I get happy, okay? Once per week, use the weekly section to reflect on the past 7 days and plan your upcoming week. And number 8, use the monthly section to plan both the big events in your month and your goals. Over time, you'll notice your productivity and time management skills increasing dramatically. Most people also find that they are happier and more satisfied with their lives. Overall, everything just gets better. So, here we go, Panda Planner. So, here is the monthly. Let me make sure I'm in the camera. Sorry, guys. Okay. So, it's definitely undated. You can go in, fill in your month, your days, the dates. It gives you this month's goals, reason why, distractions to avoid, this month's wins. When were you at your best? So this is the review side, this is the plan side, and insights gained. So this is the review side. I love that. I really haven't even looked at it that closely because I kind of wanted to do this with you guys. So here's where you can make notes. I love any planner that gives me room to make notes. I also like that I can lay this out on a desk or on a table, and that will be how I'll leave this planner, to be honest. So you have all the months here at front. Now, I will say I prefer it to be month, week, or month daily. I prefer that. But, this is different, so we're going to try. Evidently, that's a good brain builder. Do something different. So, here's the weekly section. So, let's see. Day and date. Review of the last week. Okay, well, Planning upcoming week. There you go. That's where you plan your week. Projects, the 4 projects you're going to be working on and your top goals. So I guess each week is where you do this planning. Okay. Let me see. I thought there was a daily. And it also, I wanted to show you, it says big wins, how I'll improve. I'm looking for things I need to do to make this week great. I'm looking forward to habits I'm focused on developing, learn something new, passion project. So I like the language. I'm going to say that just kind of quickly. I like the language. So let me see, because then we're going to go to the dailies. I'm pretty sure there's dailies here. Okay. Sorry, guys. Should have had that set up. Okay, there we go. So here's the daily, and here's what I'm going to do. So it comes with all these little ribbon markers. I'm not a huge fan of these. I don't necessarily like these, especially if it's a planner I carry out. But it works. It works. So I'm going to mark that for my dailies. And so the daily looks like this. I'm trying to see which side you guys can see better. Okay. Day and date. Daily habit. I'm grateful for. This is the morning review. My focus, my exercise, I'm excited about. 3 things. I'm grateful for 3 things. Affirmation. And that might be my scripture for the day. I don't know. Today's priorities, 1 through 5. My schedule. I love that it's an hourly schedule. Task, so you can make your checkoff lists. And end of day review. Today's wins, 3 things. How I'll improve, 1 thing. And then notes. Love it. I really do love it. And what I'll have this is I'll just have this just sectioned off. So when we get through the dailies, let's see how this ends. So there's just room for note taking. This cracks me up. So those of us who use bullet journals, if you can't see it, they're a little, it's like a little dot. You know, what do you call that? You know, instead of graph, you have dots. That's hilarious. So they have big dots. So that's it. Oh, there's a pocket here. I did forget about that. And there is a little bit of room. And I think, well, I know that part's paper, and that's paper too. So let's see what the last quote is by Henry David Thoreau. Simplify, simplify, simplify. Simplicity of life and elevation of purpose. Okay. And then that's it, guys. It's got a nice cover on it. I think it's pleather, and I'm all about the pleather. I like that. And I'm going to take this off so we can see what it looks like without it. So there we go. So I hope you enjoyed this review. It is the Panda Planner Pro. Like I said, there is a smaller version for just regular, you know, not a work-related type planner. And I need something that detailed, because I need to be able to take extensive notes, and that's happening a lot these days. I have a notebook that I use as well, and those two together with this will be perfect. So, alright guys, I hope you enjoyed this. Again, go to Amazon.com. This is where you'll find it, or you can go to their website as well, and then they redirect you to Amazon.com where you can buy it. So, just so you know. Alright, most importantly, I hope your day is blessed. I hope it is creative and ever so lovely. I want to thank you guys so much for stopping by. This is a very different kind of planner. I hope it gives you something new to look at and something that you might be interested in trying, because it's great to try new things. Brain development wise, it's always great to try new things. And having, you know, somebody that I love essentially pass away from Alzheimer's and be with her through that whole journey from 9-10 years ago, yeah, whatever we can do to redirect our learning styles or things that we do, they help that brain development, and I'm all for that. So, alright guys, most importantly, I hope your day is blessed. I hope it is so creative, and I hope it is just amazingly lovely. It is spring down here in Texas, and this is my time of the year. I think God knew that when we went through what we went through, the bluebonnets came early this year, and I think He knew that we've had some cold days. Yesterday was very cool, cool weather, but the flowers are gorgeous down here right now, and the wildflowers bring me so much joy, and I think God knew that I needed those kind of flowers. I really do. I think He knew. He just soothes our heart when we're going through difficult times. And for those that keep asking, I'm doing okay. I didn't have time to mourn after my first family member passed away because I wanted to keep the other family member happy. And I have times now where I still am sad and miss them, and I will do that for some time now. I know that. But I'm not overwhelmed. I'm not depressed. I'm just, there's moments of sadness where I miss them. And there are different times in the day, and we went to a Spurs game. Somebody gave us a ticket to a Spurs game, and we were very, 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 very blessed. And it was a last-minute give, so my husband and my daughter and I went, and we were able to sit pretty low. It was amazing. I mean, it was just absolutely amazing. And I have to say, for the moment that game began, because we didn't think they were going to win, and they did, we were so close we could hear them on the court talking to each other. It's as my husband said, it's once in a lifetime. And I remember when they announced the starting lineup and they came out, I started tearing up, and I looked at my husband and I said, you know, he would have liked this. And my husband said, yeah. And then after that, we were in the moment. And I haven't had that since our family member, the first one to pass away in September. And actually in July, when all the emergencies started beginning, and they actually began in reality last March. So it was a blessing. It was a blessing to be somewhere and just not want it to end, that it was so peaceful and chaos-free and joyful, and we were sitting with, you know, other fans that were just so sweet and kind to us, and it just kept on going. It just kept on going. It was a wonderful time. So now I like how this planner thinks. It gives you good focuses. It gives you good things to think of. And as we left that game, you know, we all agreed it was the best game we've ever been to. And we've been to quite a few, but never like that. And seeing the wildflowers. And it was Easter Sunday. We were going back over to my parents' home to work. And, you know, we took flowers by the graveside. And we went over and you know, helped our family members home. They had to be cleaned up. And it was really hard. I mean, it was very sobering, and, you know, but that's okay. That's what mourning is. Mourning is a time where you cry, where you get over these things, where you process that grief. And if you live in it too much, then it destroys your life, your effectiveness. And if you don't attend to it, then it also affects you. And so I don't feel badly about that. And I like how this planner addresses those good things to focus on and what could you work on to make it better and all of that, because that's where my head is right now. I'm working through and coming out of this tunnel that we've been in for over a year now, and actually sometimes many years in some ways, and I'm excited to see what's going to be the next steps. So anyway, so the bluebonnets were my encouragement when we drove that day, and I saw them everywhere. And they are absolutely breathtaking. And you know, I always say there's no place like Texas in the spring. And I know that sounds a little, you know, selfish or egotistical or whatever people want to say, but like we're boasting. But I've spent 2 years out of Texas at springtime, and one I was abroad and one I was in another state. And yeah, I mean, I love being here. It's so beautiful this time of year. So I hope the wildflowers are blooming where you live. And if they're not, I'm going to tell you now, spring is coming. There's a great song by Stephen Curtis Chapman, and he sings the words, spring is coming. And I'm not going to sing it for you, but it's a really good song. It's where he's really coming out of some difficult times. So spring is coming. And for me, in many ways, spring is here, but the rest of my spring is still coming. So thanks, guys, for asking. All right, I've talked too much. I'll let y'all go. Again, blessed, creative, and lovely day. I look so forward to talking to y'all soon. Y'all take care. Bye-bye.